today. So today we're going to be doing another franchise, which we should have beat Kansas City. But that's what happens when we lose the game winners because
I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion.
Hard for us,
the brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You would joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
We're gonna be playing defense for the rest, so full games, the rest of our games, because defense right now is destroying us. Or is killing us right now. Returning from injury is Adam Gotsis. We need DeMarcus Walker coming. Wait, he's hurt? Oh no, never mind. That's main person we need is Bryce Callahan. But we're gonna be playing the full game here. Maybe we can win more games by doing defense and offense.
All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get
Sorry guys, I'm not talking that much because I'm doing my homework too.
So I never get confused. Hotel get a
little bit of my
hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be up so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted
8, 4.8, 0.8.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the veteran Joe Flacco and his new team, the Denver Broncos, as they match up with Andrew Luck and the Indians.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out now to lead the Colts, Andrew Luck in his 7th year now out of Stanford. A season ago, 39 touchdown passes. That might win a title most years, but he was second to Patrick Mahomes in 2018.
Now Andrew Luck. I was not scared of the Colts because they had Jacoby Brissett. And now I'm also scared because they got the first play in the holding off.
He's at the 40, 20, 10.
First play touchdown.
Does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Oh, thank God.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
A shotgun snap for Luck.
Good sack,
to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Luck.
Oh my God, I missed
into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack.
But it's good, like, sacking the quarterback. And I would say it's kind of good for passing, but not for
in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
No, I tripped.
Funches has it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Okay.
First
Good
carry for
tackle,
Spencer
Vaughn.
Ware. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
It's a pass. If it's jet sweep, then good job, but most likely if there is no running back.
On 2nd and 12. Luck. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
You're getting destroyed. I go to 3-4.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to
right there again.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
He's almost got 100 yards.
The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 5 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. From the red zone now, Locke.
Good sack,
Pressure and down he goes. Locke is sacked. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Oh, my God. And a 15-yard first down.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Come on, Sua.
To give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30.
So now you don't march off the full 15, right?
You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Luck gives this one off to Mack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many.
I'll be right back.
Different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and the end result was a Marlon Mack touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Okay, come on, Devin.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Broncos head out for their first drive, and at the controls in his first season in the Mile High City, a former Super Bowl champion in Joe Flacco. And in Baltimore, they drafted Lamar Jackson. Eventually, he would take over for Flacco Week 10 a season ago. So Flacco out. Well, the Broncos said, we still think he has some time left in his career. They bring him in for some stability at quarterback, something that they really haven't had in Denver since the departure of Peyton Manning after their victory in Super Bowl 50. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
But
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Freeman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out.
Oh, Chicago and LA tied. That is good.
Now it's Freeman.
That is good
and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. You think back to 2018, many people thought it would be Royce Freeman taking over as the lead back in Denver. Spent a 3rd-round pick on him, but it was Phillip Lindsay who would be in the catbird seat as the #1 running back. But still for Freeman, not a bad rookie campaign, 521 yards and 5 touchdowns as the backup.
Mike.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Flacco.
Oh my God, that was such a bad pass.
There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock it away.
I think that's a big time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw.
Man, what
he's
a
got
pass.
it complete to Cortland Sutton.
18
catch. Big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
Come on, Green Bay has to beat Kansas.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
We have to beat.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Are we going to get a manual touchdown?
Setting up to throw.
Oh,
Flacco.
I did. Touchdown, but they sent a full-out blitz. That's why he was open. If Joe Flacco just threw it up there, we had that.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Oh my God, I thought whoever that guy was just picked that off.
Incomplete. There defensively was Matthias Farley to knock it away.
Started to look like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd
Do I
down.
go
But what
for
an
it?
effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Why did I do that?
And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Oh my God, that's why I did that. That's why I did that. Garrett Bowles with the save. Oh, thank God.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all
Oh
they
my
can
God,
do is
thank
shake
the Lord,
their
thank
heads.
the
Not
Lord,
only
thank
did
the
they allow
Lord.
the conversion, but a big play as well.
And watch, we'll get a touchdown right here with 21
From the gun, Flacco. Flush
Or I can just run
can't
into
get
them.
rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Marcus Hunt.
Or I can just do that.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter,
Thank God
7-0 ball game.
He's not he just didn't catch. That's what he didn't catch. Yeah. Double
Coming
silence
up at
right
halftime, we
here.
remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway.
Touchdown,
And this
Jake
is
Butt,
caught
but there is
for
a flag.
touchdown.
It's on our
Now hold everything here.
holding
Flag in the
offense.
backfield.
God
This one might be
damn it.
coming back. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. He'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
He's got Jake Butt as tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Flacco.
Oh my God, Emmanuel Sanders had it in his hands. for a touchdown.
Wow, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny. We had a conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every...
Oh, wait. I didn't mean to pause it.
Drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Actually, we're not going to go with strip ball. We're going to do conservative. Tackling. There we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here.
Andrew Luck, which
Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds.
Or that's who they should take out is Andrew Luck, because he's not even in
the Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Out of the gun, Luck.
Like that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
We're going to get sacks every time. Or a lot of times.
Here's Luck.
Oh my God, and we allow a touchdown.
The 40. The 20.
Are you
10.
kidding me? Kareem Jackson. Really?
Devin Funches. In the final seconds of the first half.
Okay. I'm just going to say, guys, our playoff hopes.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That'll be taken in the end zone.
We're going to be doing some my career.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make. And Freeman lost the football.
If they take it all the way, I'm done.
Pick it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And
yeah.
He brings it back.
Thank you.
Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown. The last play.
Yeah, we already lost this game.
Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Gonna say that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it then. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about team script.
And he fires one, and it's a fumble.
Oh my God, fumble.
And they're going to take over right there at the 20. Devontae Booker. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Devontae Booker. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side.
No.
Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But
Not
sometimes
down.
that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
No touchdown. God dang it. Really?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play
If
call,
we don't
they're locked
do,
in
if we
really
have
well.
2 quarters,
It'll wind up being a
6
loss of
minutes.
2. And that'll
Well, we
make
have
it 2nd and
12
12.
minutes, maybe more, because of timeouts and stuff.
Now a play fake, and it's locked. Blitz coming,
We need that
and
to
down
be
he
a fumble.
goes. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Locke. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
We need to score.
All right,
If
Charles,
that,
as a
if that
former
fumble
defensive back,
six,
how
so it is
disheartening to
scored.
actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well,
But I got
extremely,
defense
because
stop.
you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down
Caught
in
it.
bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The drive starts with Devontae Booker. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive
Oh
yardage.
my God.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Flacco. This pass complete to Reynolds.
Go.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 25 yards that time.
If we get
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Flacco from the gun. Got a man open. It's
Good block by Reynolds.
22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he gets it down to the 32. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Passing play. Flacco escaping the pressure right. There goes a deep ball in. And it'll be intercepted.
What?
Picked up by Malik.
He only had 1 foot in.
Cooker.
Okay, it's real.
What? No. I don't know how to do instant replays. I've never done it before. No. Stop. Right here. Here we go. 1 foot. Okay, I say it. Well, then we lost.
Simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll start on the ground with Mack.
We gotta. I put on coach adjustments. We should be hit sticking. Let me see something here.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw here to Hilton.
Okay, we lost. So we're going to take the feed here.
Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 78 yards.
And I know if that guy tackles, he really was laying on T.Y. Hilton. Somehow, he didn't break the tackle, I can tell you that.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country.
Oh,
Speed limits out there. And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
It's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I was correct the first time. There is no way we get 4 touchdowns.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Flacco, he'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. They'll look to Ron Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
But Madden just doesn't let people
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Love. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, there again. That's what happened, but he didn't take it all the way.
There on 1st.
He literally...
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
15 yards, so it's a first down anyways. And they got a
now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And the catch made by Hilton. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All they're doing is screens over. So what I'm going to do is bring on. If I can get to the quarterback.
Complete to Hilton. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
Yeah, if you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles.
I mean,
pretty good deal.
If we go
so the Colts in possession of football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
We need to block
Continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You got a sack. Strip it.
Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I don't think you know what.
Throwing now. Luck. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
I know we lost it.
As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Okay, I might not post another one of these because we're not going to make it.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh my God.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They're all through now, by the way, in Santa Clara. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
53 is the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 53 is the mic.
Flacco. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One last gasp for Flacco. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
We took a loss.
As time has run out
but
on
make
this
sure you
football
guys
game. So this one winds up an
like
Indianapolis victory. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team.
But guys, make sure to like and subscribe with the video on the video, and make sure to turn on post notifications and hit the bell. And peace. Yeah, we ballin'.